Wow, no one's walked or anything this way. No animals. Really fresh. Really fresh. Between the boulders, yes, it fits. I know it fits. I've been this way a lot. Yeah, being winter, I don't know where the turn is. Oh well, I don't need the turn. Oh, now we got animal tracks. Those guys are small. I don't know. So people ask, like, they always ask about riding alone and stuff. You know, I might jinx it, but if I die, I die. You know, life's too short to be like, oh my God, riding alone. Okay, I do have a personal locator beacon on me. It works. You register through NOAA. No monthly subscription. You buy it. It works I think I'm on 7 or 8 years, but I tested the battery for the first time and it still had a full charge, so I'll probably test it next year before renewing it. And I think, well, I might not need to renew it for a few years. I forget exactly. I think it's every couple of years. And they send you a new sticker. It's free. Your tax money. It's all part. I mean, I know people like the whole my spouse can track me. Thing is, spouse tracking you, it stops working and they panic. No thanks. This is like last resort. If I go down, let's say there's a log up here, I go down, I crash, I break a leg, and I'm laying there. I think maybe I can ride. I try maybe ride in a hobble, get the bike, you know, and I'm able to get back on the bike and I ride a little bit, but I get to another obstacle. I'm just like, there's just no way I can do this with a broken leg. Where I'm at, good luck, no one's gonna find me. It gets cold at night, I'd be pressing that immediately because I'm not so far out that they couldn't get to me at a reasonable time before nighttime and extract me, right? They'd probably have to carry me up one of these hills off to the side. But they would have to hike down in here because they wouldn't know what the heck this is. And there is a road not too far that way. And so, yeah, they would hike down into here. And they would rescue me. And it goes in, so the PLB works through military satellites. National Oceanic, whatever. You know, that's NOAA, who does the weather. They handle that aspect for PLBs. So PLBs, the cool thing with PLBs is that you don't charge them, you can't replace the battery. It's a sealed unit until you use it. That's why the battery is good for X amount of time. They kind of like you test it every year. Well, that also uses the battery, right? So I only just first tested it, I think, this past year or last year, or whenever I last renewed it. And I think it was this year, just to make sure, because I knew it was getting old. And then the light's still all lit up saying battery's fully good. So I'll probably test it again on the next renew, and if it's good, I'll just register it again. But at some point, I will probably just have to buy a new one. And ACR makes one too, and they make a fancy one where you can kind of send messages and stuff, but it's still not an unreplaceable battery. So if you're sending out I'm okays, then you're just using up the battery quicker, which you can send these in to have the factory replace the battery. But my understanding is it's like $100 or something. It might be worthwhile to do it, honestly. I think they test it and then, you know, you get charged. But ACR does kind of, they sell one that does kind of like I'm okay, like preset things. And I think you pay for that extra, right? Because it's sending out a message and it's using some of your battery. So I look at it as it being a last ditch thing that I cannot get out. I try to extract myself. I can't extract myself physically. I do not believe there will be anyone coming this way. If I thought, you know, oh, there'll probably be somebody coming, I'll probably would hang out for a few hours to see if I was doing decent. You know, if it was a broken broken thing and I'm not having an issue. But I would have it at my side just in case. Like, okay, yank the top and press that button, get the antenna out. Hopefully it locks onto a satellite and press that button. I've heard of spots and stuff having issues and not working, so that's my concern with those. And you have that monthly subscription fee. Well, I don't want a monthly subscription fee. We have too many of those in our modern times in our life. Oh, it's just like my car wash, it's just $37 a month. Well, yeah, and it's a good deal, but it's a monthly reoccurring charge. I hate it. So I try not to do those. Anyways, that's my thought on PLBs. And yeah, I guess they're foresting here. So we'll go around. Somebody put a little helper log, up and over. Okay, give it gas. Taking these old single tracks when they're doing this, when they're logging, destroying stuff. Yes, it helps thin the forest. I think they thin a little too much though. I mean, look around. Yeah, it's good for the forest, but it's also bad for the forest because it still does. How many habitats does it destroy to help prevent forest fires? And they're just selling off the lumber to whatever company bid. I don't know how all that works. Maybe you can tell me in the description, but you know. And then they have these piles, which I assume what they'll do is bring in like a chipper or something and chip all these up. Otherwise, you just forever have teepees. That's what they look like. Wow, this is cool. Fresh tracks. I had to be careful going down this stuff though. You don't know what's under the snow. I can't remember everything. But you know, another roots right here. Woohoo. Gotta go fast enough to get up, but yet I can still talk to you. If I go too fast, then I'm concentrating on riding, not talking. And these are motovlogs for a bit because I haven't done them in a while and they're fun just talking sometimes. Because if I'm with other people, it's hard to do. Because if I'm with other people, I start talking to them and edits are kind of hard and who knows, somebody needs help and you know, this is just myself. Edits are easier to do. Now, some people like the whole two-way conversation when you have a buddy and you're on comms and you both record and you both put the video together and you take turns doing it. Yes, that can be fun. That's also a lot of work. Once again, I don't like a lot of work. I usually go over that, but it's pretty snow covered. We'll just go around. I know people go around it too, so it's not like I'm the first. Wow. Okay, what's walking back here? No, those are footprints. Those are footprints. Okay. Those are kind of old footprints from what I could tell back there. And they're going this way. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit better. I'm working on that, right, which takes more time, but I'm trying to bring up the level for you all. I know a lot of people probably watch my motorcycle videos because, you know, I've reviewed stuff, but also I tend to be like, this is a trail end to end, which I'm up front. I can't tell you this trail. If you come out here and visit, maybe I'll show it to you, but I can't tell you the trail. So, you know, I don't care where you live in the country, we all have our trails that are secret, that are, well, they're actually pretty well known locally, but it's not something you want to talk about for certain reasons. And yeah, and that's all I'll say, because you don't know who's watching a YouTube channel, right? I gave it a little clutch, third gear. Actually, this used to be a lot harder because it wasn't as burned in. Now it's kind of like an actual trail cut in, so that's nice. Let's see, what time is it? It's 10:40.